Sometimes, you walk into a room and instantly feel your body change. Your posture tightens. Your face becomes controlled. Your voice sounds different. And suddenly, you feel watched. Not because people are staring directly at you, but because your nervous system already expects judgment before anything even happens. So you become careful. Careful with your words. Careful with your reactions. Careful with how much of yourself you allow people to see. Over time, this stops feeling temporary. You start living as if someone is always observing you. And eventually, you forget what it feels like to fully relax around other human beings. You were not born feeling this tense around people. Something trained your brain to constantly monitor yourself. Maybe it was criticism, maybe embarrassment, maybe growing up around unpredictable reactions. You learned that being seen could become emotionally dangerous very quickly. So your mind adapted. Now, every social interaction feels like a silent performance. Even when nobody says anything, your body still prepares for judgment. That is why simple conversations sometimes feel exhausting. You are not only talking, you are monitoring yourself while talking. And the more self-aware you become, the more impossible it feels to fully stop observing yourself. Some people can sit in a room and feel completely natural, but your brain keeps scanning for reactions, facial expressions, tone changes, small pauses, tiny shifts in energy. You notice everything. And because you notice everything, you slowly become trapped inside your own awareness. Most people never realize how exhausting hyperawareness actually is. Your body never fully rests. Part of you is always calculating, always adjusting, always trying to avoid becoming too much for someone else. After enough years, you stop asking yourself what you truly feel. You start asking what version of yourself feels safest around other people. Sometimes nobody is even judging you, but your nervous system acts as if danger is already present. That is what emotional conditioning does. It teaches your body to react before reality even confirms anything. So you walk into social situations already preparing yourself emotionally. You rehearse reactions in your head. You think carefully before speaking. You analyze your own face while talking. And afterward, you replay the interaction for hours. Not because you are weak, but because your brain became trained to associate visibility with emotional risk. Some people fear failure. You started fearing exposure itself. You probably became quieter slowly, not all at once. One experience made you hold back slightly. Another made you hide certain emotions. Another taught you to stay emotionally controlled. Until eventually, silence started feeling safer than authenticity. That is the dangerous part. People think emotional repression looks dramatic. Usually it does not. Usually it looks functional, polite, calm, adapted. Meanwhile, inside, you feel constantly observed by invisible pressure. Every word feels measurable. Every reaction feels risky. And little by little, you stop expressing yourself naturally without even realizing it is happening. The strange part is that this feeling follows you everywhere. School, work, friendships, family gatherings, even around people who care about you. Because eventually, the fear stops being about specific people. It becomes internalized. You carry the observer inside your own mind. Now you judge yourself automatically before others even can. That is why relaxing around people sometimes feels impossible. Your body expects emotional consequences for simply existing naturally. So instead of feeling present, you become self-conscious. You start seeing yourself from outside your own body, watching yourself, correcting yourself, shrinking yourself in real time. And over time, this creates emotional loneliness that is hard to explain, because technically, you are around people, but psychologically, you never feel fully seen, only partially managed, partially filtered, partially performed. Nobody truly connects with the real version of you because the real version rarely feels emotionally safe enough to appear. So people end up knowing the controlled version, the careful version, the socially acceptable version. Meanwhile, the deeper part of you stays hidden underneath constant self-monitoring. That hidden part slowly starts feeling invisible. And eventually, even you begin losing connection with it too. You may have noticed something strange. Some environments make this feeling dramatically worse. Certain people instantly activate your self-consciousness. Your body tightens around them automatically. Your personality becomes smaller. Your thoughts become slower. That happens because your nervous system remembers emotional patterns faster than your conscious mind does. Your body recognizes pressure before your brain explains it. Some people unknowingly make you feel emotionally inspected, measured, evaluated, observed. And after enough exposure, your brain starts expecting that feeling everywhere. Even neutral situations begin triggering the same emotional tension. That is how social fear quietly expands across your entire life. The hardest part is that most people around you never notice this internal battle. They just think you are quiet, reserved, introverted. Meanwhile, your mind is overloaded every second, monitoring tone, monitoring posture, monitoring reactions, monitoring your own existence constantly. That level of psychological tension slowly disconnects people from spontaneity. You stop reacting naturally. Everything becomes edited internally before it reaches the outside world, and eventually, even simple moments start feeling emotionally heavy. Not because social interaction is naturally dangerous, but because your nervous system stopped believing that emotional safety truly exists around other people. That is why certain people feel completely different when alone. Their personality suddenly returns, their humor returns, their emotions return. Because observation disappears, the invisible pressure fades away temporarily. For a moment, their nervous system finally relaxes. That contrast reveals something important. Your real personality never disappeared. It became suppressed under constant self-awareness. The problem is not that you have no personality. The problem is that too much psychological pressure makes authentic expression feel unsafe. And when safety disappears, people slowly start replacing authenticity with emotional survival behaviors instead. Most people think confidence means becoming louder socially, but sometimes real healing starts somewhere much deeper. It starts when your body slowly learns that visibility is not automatically dangerous anymore, that you can speak without rehearsing everything mentally, that you can exist without constantly observing yourself from outside, that you do not need to perform safety every second. This takes time because emotional conditioning happens slowly, especially when it began early in life. But awareness changes something important. Once you notice the pattern, you stop confusing hypervigilance with personality. And that realization alone can start changing your entire relationship with people. Maybe this is why these videos feel strangely personal to you. Because part of you already knew something was happening internally. You felt the pressure, the self-monitoring, the emotional shrinking, but you never fully had words for it before. And once you finally see the pattern clearly, you cannot unsee it anymore. You begin noticing how often your body changes around people, how often you silence yourself automatically, how often you become smaller just to feel emotionally safe. The terrifying part is not that people are always watching you. It is realizing how long you have been watching yourself through the eyes of others.